Welcome to the 7th lecture on the topic biomolecule. In last video we saw structure of sucrose and maltose. In this video we are going to study structure of lactose. So you know that lactose is a disaccharide having formula C12H22O11. This is the formula of lactose. Lactose on hydrolysis plus H2O. It gives C6H12O6 plus C6H12O6. This is D plus galactose. And this is D plus glucose. So remember, lactose is a disaccharide. It is made up of from D-galactose and D-glucose. Galactose and glucose are the monosaccharides. Try to understand, this lactose is called milk sugar. It is present in milk. Lactose is present in milk, therefore it is called milk sugar. So here is beta D glucose and here is also beta D galactose and beta D glucose. Alpha and beta represents anomers. They differ in the configuration at anomeric carbon. In last video I taught you how to draw the structure of alpha D plus glucopyranose. Pyranose is cyclic structure, 6-membered ring similar to pyran, heterocyclic compound pyran. Therefore this beta D glucose is also called beta D glucopyranose. Here once again I write the structure of alpha D plus glucopyranose. Try to understand. This is six-membered ring. I represent bonds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th carbon. In alpha structure, hydrogen is present at the top and OH is present at the lower side. Similarly, here H, OH, OH, H, H, OH, hydrogen and CH2OH. How to draw this structure? I taught you in last video. Remember, in lactose, beta D glucose is present. Therefore, instead of alpha, I have to take beta D glucopyranose. To convert into beta structure, you make only one change. Take this OH upside and H downside. That means I make the change here OH and H. Now this structure is beta D glucopyranose. If you want, you remove this symbol positive, beta D glucopyranose. Let me check whether the structure is correct or not. Yes, it is correct. Now we want the structure of beta D galactose. Beta D galactose. It is very simple. I draw the same structure once again. Glucopyranose structure मी परत लिहितोय पा. I draw the same structure once again. I represent the bonds like this. This is anomeric carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6th carbon. बीटा डी गॅलॅक्टोजचं स्ट्रक्चर काढण्यासाठी फक्त 4th पोझिशनला चेंज करायचं आहे. To draw the structure of beta D galactopyranose, only changes this OH upside and this H downside. So I write here OH and H. The rest thing as it is, the rest thing as similar to beta glucopyranose. So I write here OH, H, H, OH, OH, H, hydrogen, CH2, OH. So this is the structure of beta D galactose. These two monosaccharides are present in lactose. Now you see, this is carbon number 1 and this is carbon number 4. Water molecule is eliminated by the combination of H and OH and this OH. So I remove the hydrogen and OH like this. Glycosidic linkage is produced. Ethyl linkage is formed known as glycosidic linkage. So I remove this water molecule and this oxygen I write here. This is glycosidic linkage. Glycosidic linkage. The bond is present between two beta units. Beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage. Beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage is present in lactose. So this is about structure of lactose. So up till now we have studied structure of sucrose, structure of maltose and structure of lactose. Again I want to explain one point. Lactose is a reducing sugar. The sugar in which free aldehyde group can be produced is called reducing sugar. At carbon number 1, here free aldehyde group can be produced, therefore lactose is a reducing sugar. Lactose is a reducing sugar. So this is about structure of sucrose, maltose and lactose. हे पहा, या व्हिडिओमध्ये कोविड-19साठी जो सिलेबस आपल्या बोर्डाने सबस्क्राईब केलेला आहे तेवढाच पार्ट मी एक्सप्लेन करतोय. स्टार्च आणि सेल्युलोज, पॉलिसॅकॅराइड्स मी या ठिकाणी एक्सप्लेन केलेले नाहीत. तर या ठिकाणी आपला कार्बोहायड्रेटचा स्टडी कंप्लीट झालेला आहे आणि कार्बोहायड्रेट कंप्लीट झाल्यानंतर आपण प्रोटीन्सला स्टार्ट करणार आहे. आफ्टर फिनिशिंग कार्बोहायड्रेट we are going to learn proteins. So I write the heading proteins. Proteins is the Greek word proteos means protein is a Greek word. Proteins means prime importance. Prime importance. So proteins are important for sustaining life. Proteins are important for sustaining life. Today I am going to explain definition of protein. Proteins are polymers of alpha amino acids. Proteins are polymers of alpha amino acids. That means alpha amino acids are the monomers present in protein. So remember, proteins are polymers of alpha amino acids. Proteins contain C double bond O NH linkage. This linkage is present in protein known as peptide linkage or amide linkage. The same peptide linkage can also be represented like this. So proteins are complex nitrogen containing organic polymers which yield alpha amino acids on hydrolysis. Proteins are complex nitrogen containing organic polymers which yield alpha amino acids on hydrolysis. So this is about definition of protein. Proteins contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur elements. In addition to this, they also contain iron, cobalt, copper, Mn, zinc, etc. So the elements present in protein are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur. Some metals are also present like iron, cobalt, copper, manganese, zinc. Proteins are essential for the growth of animal body. For the growth of animal body. Proteins are essential for building of new cells. For building of new cells. Proteins are present in meat, fish, eggs, pulses, seeds, nuts, etc. Proteins are present in meat, fish, eggs, pulses, seeds, nuts, etc. So proteins on hydrolysis give alpha amino acids. So I represent here alpha amino acid like this. Here is R, alkyl group or any group, COOH, NH2 amino group, and here is hydrogen. This compound is called alpha amino acid. Carboxyl group is acidic group. Amino group is basic group. Carboxyl group is acidic. To this carboxyl group, this carbon is attached. It is alpha carbon. फंक्शनल ग्रुपला जो कार्बन अटॅच असतो त्याला अल्फा कार्बन असं म्हणतात. टू दिस अल्फा कार्बन amino group is present, therefore it is called alpha amino acid. So amino acids are represented by this formula. They contain both acidic and basic group. COOH is acidic group, NH2 group is basic group. So proteins on hydrolysis give 30 amino acids, out of which 20 are common. So proteins are polymers. Polymer is a big molecule. Monomer is a small molecule. So this protein is polymer and this is monomer. हे पहा पॉलिमर आणि मोनोमर यांच्यामधला फरक मी सांगतो. मोनोमर म्हणजे स्मॉल मोलेक्यूल, पॉलिमर म्हणजे लार्ज किंवा बिग मोलेक्यूल. मोनोमर आणि पॉलिमर मधला फरक कसा ओळखायचा तर चेन माहित आहे तुम्हाला, साखळी, जंजीर. चेन कशी बनलेली असते, लहान कड्यापासून बनलेली असते आणि या ज्या लहान कड्या आहेत त्यांना म्हणायचं मोनोमर आणि जी लॉंग चेन आहे त्याला म्हणायचं पॉलिमर. लार्ज नंबर ऑफ मोनोमर्स कंबाईन टू प्रोड्यूस पॉलिमर. सो प्रोटीन्स आर पॉलिमर्स containing peptide linkage in their molecule. They are essential for building new cells. They are present in meat, fish, eggs, pulses, seeds, nuts, etc. There are two types of amino acids: essential amino acids and another is non-essential amino acids. Amino acids which are not produced in the body are called essential amino acids. Amino acids which are not produced in the body are called essential amino acids. They are supplied through diet. They are supplied through diet. Non-essential amino acids, the amino acids which are produced in the body are called non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids. So here I represent amino acids. These amino acids are optically active compound, optically active except glycine. Glycine is the amino acid which is optically active, whereas all other glycine is optically inactive, whereas all other amino acids are optically active. So these amino acids are classified into three types. First, basic. Second, acidic. And third, neutral. In basic amino acid, NH2 groups are more than carboxyl group, In acidic amino acid, the number of carboxyl group is more than amino group. In neutral alpha amino acid, the number of carboxyl group and the number of amino group are same. So this is the introductory part of the article proteins. I explained in detail. In next video, we are going to saw some more points, some more knowledge about proteins. Thanks for watching till the end. Thank you so much.